Hello there, viewers. Welcome back. One of the biggest days we got here in Athletic Club history, a semi-final berth in the Europa League versus AC Milan. Now, it's only happened a couple of times before, never happened in the Champions League, so we need to absolutely captivate all of the energy that we have in this club and turn it around into a victory over both legs and get ourselves through to the final. Can it be done? Milan are just as difficult as Inter, so it is going to be a little tough. Yes, what's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the Basque Boys. As always, if you are still enjoying the series, please do go and drop it a like. Now, as I just mentioned, semifinals of the Europa League versus AC Milan. We have Sevilla thrown in the middle there, but that's just going to be a recap. But I will say this right now, if we don't get through to the Europa League final, I will play this final match versus Barcelona because Sevilla and Barcelona are very pivotal matches. It will all determine on if we are in third place or are in fourth place. And since our last live com, what we didn't need have happen to us was a loss in any league matches leading up to that. But that's exactly what happened versus Villarreal after the Sociedad matches in the Europa League. We lost 3-0 away from home, and it just was a case of the team didn't want to show up to play. They showed up to play versus the rivals, but when it came to getting back into the league swing of things, it just didn't happen. Lost 3-0, but we did bounce back very barely versus Deportivo La Coruña. We beat them 4-3 away from home. Villalibre with a brace. San Jose Susaeta also getting goals. Now, I say that loss, if we didn't take that loss, our positioning in the league would have been a lot better. Because honestly, taking a look at the league, we are sitting in third place, but we're 3 points ahead of Atletico. And that's a bit of a problem. Because like I said, Sevilla and Barcelona breathing down our necks. If we lose both those matches, we could very well end up in fourth place, not in third. I'd love to crack the top three, but it all comes down to how we do today in the Europa League as well as in the match versus Sevilla. Right, so let's take a look at the formation that we're using today in the first leg at home at the San Mamés, and it's going to be the 4-3-3. Now, I know what you're saying. 4-2-3-1 probably would be better, but we're playing at home. I want to take it to AC Milan before going back to the San Siro. I will use the defensive formation at the San Siro just to try and keep things tight at the back, but I want to go for goals in this first leg. That being said, the lineup's as follows. Ruffier in net, Leque, San Jose, Laporte, and Valenciaga along the back line. The mid will consist of Marino, Iturraspe, and Eraso, mostly because Unai Garcia, Raul Garcia, and Benyat are either suspended or injured, or both. Out on the wings, we got Susaeta, Munain, and sitting up top, Mr. number one striker, Asier Villalibre, 24 goals in 40 appearances. He's my number one for a reason. I trust him, and I have full confidence that he will get some goals today. So let's go kick off, see what happens. But anyway, 2.5 minutes on, they're coming forward. It's another bad back pass. I was about to scream if that went in the back of the net. 19 minutes on now, we got the ball in the attacking half. Marino through to Iturraspe. The passing has been superb. And as you show right there, Susaeta into Iker Munain. And just like that, it's 1-0 to the club. Let's go, boys. We've had so many shots on target compared to them. Overall shots notwithstanding, we have had 3 on target compared to their 0. And just like that, because of that, I should say, we got ourselves the opening goal, and we got ourselves a nice lead. Let's build upon this now. And of course, right before the half-hour mark, they're not going to go away quietly as they're pushing forward. Nice tackle from Marino, but we just couldn't get through on a break. Bonaventura to Carlos Baca. It's a good block and interception. Can we hit him on a break now? Push forward, boys. Oh, Marino being pushed out wide. We could have hit him on a break easily. Maybe we can continue to do that. Susaeta, Iturraspe, get it out to the wings. To Leque. He's got runners in the box. To Eraso, to Villalibre. Oh, there's so much clustering going on there. But as it stands right now, we're doing fine. I know it's only a 1-0 lead, but going into halftime, it's something that I'll definitely take. I don't want to say we've been the more dominant side. I think it's been half and half. Milan have shown that they can get themselves through into our zone, but we need to be a little bit more clinical on the other side. We have had 6 shots, 5 on target. Yes, it's nice that we got a goal, but with that ratio, we need to be putting more in the back of the net. So we've been doing good. There's definitely room for improvement, but the second 45, I feel, should be able to come out and possibly get another goal, come away with a win here. So as I'm seeing right now, one of their players just went off injured, which could very well help us because they are forced to use all 3 of their subs. With about 18 minutes left, Javier Rasso's not playing well, so he's definitely going to come off for Unai Lopez. Yeah, Unai Lopez. Villa Libre, looking nervous, not looking the best out there, so we'll swap him out with John Batista, and he's not a complete forward at all, so we'll make him a target man. And those are going to be my 2 subs for now. Keep the last one in my back pocket for the last 17 minutes. 10 minutes to go. Nice ball up over the top to Sousaïd. He's being flanked by 2 men and Batista. Oh, off the post. He was so close. 10 seconds left, and they're stealing it in the middle of the box. Clear it away, boys. Clear it away. Munain picks it up, and the ref's going to blow his whistle full time. A little scary there right at the end, but it ends 1-0 to Athletic Club de Bilbao. Not bad whatsoever. It is a good win over a team like AC Milan. That means we get ourselves the goal going into San Siro. We have ourselves an advantage. Now it all comes down to finishing the job. But before we get to that, of course, we got a match versus Sevilla, which pretty much will determine if we are going to end up in 3rd place at the end of the season. Because let's be honest, we're not beating Barcelona. Or if we play Barcelona well, we'll draw against them. But I don't see us picking up 3 points versus Barcelona, so the Sevilla match is really important for us. And with a mostly rotated side, take a look at the starting lineups over here. We come out and beat Sevilla. Yes, admittedly on the back of a red card, but it's a 2-0 win nonetheless. Batista and Herveas getting the goals for us, putting us in 3rd place to stay. We are going to end up in 3rd place this season because the night before, Atletico Madrid lost to Deportivo La Coruña. They cannot catch up to us anymore, and we are firmly planted in 3rd place this season. As you can clearly see right here, 6 points ahead of Atletico, 3 points behind Real. Still, yes, we can only tie them on points because of tiebreakers. They will always be ahead of us. So, we cracked the top 3 this season. We're going to get group stage automatically in the Champions League, and that's great for us. That's extra money to go out and buy some decent players for next season. But we got one thing to worry about before the end of this episode. Well, so here we are, the 2nd leg of the Europa League semifinal. If you notice the formation, it's still the 4-3-3. You're probably wondering, Brian, why aren't you using the 4-2-3-1 like you said? Well, over the last few matches that I've used it, it's done fairly well. It's basically gone back to how it was last season, where it was just rolling over people. So we might as well continue on with that. We got Benyat back, so that's a plus. And I figure might as well try and go and win with this formation. So that being said, it's pretty much the same amount of personnel, the same personnel that we had last time, except Benyat replaces Javier Rasso. That's it. Same lineup as last time. We've won it with that lineup. I'm sure we can win it with this lineup too. So let's go kick off, see what happens. Let's go get a final. Everything to play for in this match, and yes, we only have that slim 1-goal lead from the first leg, so we need to be extra careful. And so far, after 25 minutes, there has not been a lot of action. In fact, no highlights so far. 4 shots total. We've had 1, but we have had a lot of the ball. Free kick to Benyat, though, as we finally get our first highlight of this first half. A lot of F's in there. 35 minutes into this match. Ball lumped over the top. San Jose with a nice interception, but can't really hold on to the ball. Oh, yes, we do. Villa Libre out to Sousaïd. I mean, it looks like AC Milan are really chugging at us. They're really content with trying to win this ball. Nice ball over the top. Munain to Villa Libre. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He's got to score it. Oh, pick a post. Villa Libre, pick a post. It went right down the middle. We are clogging the middle of the park, which I can't really tell if that's a good or a bad thing, because AC Milan are everywhere. Everywhere we want to be, either left, right, or center. They are just everywhere. Ball through to Ener Valencia. What a save. Throw in deep in the AC Milan area. We can still come down with it. Iturraspe does, in fact, bounce it to Marino. Oh, what a through ball to Iturraspe. He had Donnarumma going one way. He shoots it the other. And we got the away goal, boys. We got the away goal we need. What another series of weird events. The ball just pinballing around the top of the box. Finds Marino. Passes to Iturraspe. Wide open net. I don't know why Donnarumma was leaning one side. So what that means right now is AC Milan need 3 goals to get themselves through to a final because of our away goal. So boys, I'm very pleased with your performance. Keep it up. Second 45. I want to see more of this. And always, I can drop it down to that 4-2-3-1 with the defensive mids if I need extra defense. Laporte's not looking the best out there. He's on a 59%. When he gets down to 55, I'll sub him out. But we got a corner kick coming in. Lekwe, good clearance away. Via Libre, he's isolated. He gets past a man, and he's running free. He has several red shirts in the box. It bounces off him. Holy crap, a laser beam from Benyat! The luckiest pass, the luckiest deflection, finds the midfielder who then just cannons it, breaking the back of the net. Look at that. Carol Linetti, who is also from West Ham fame, tries to clear it, falls to Benyat, and it's into the back of the net. We're through to a final. There's no way we can bottle this right now. I said bottle. I mean, that's the worst possible word I could have said. And we could have bottled it right there, but now Lekwe is running free. Lekwe getting past two defenders. What's going on? And it's just past the post. Even the defensive backs are getting in on the action. They know that they're going to a Europa League final right now. Via Libre, once again, very unimportant in this match. And if he scores a goal right here, I'm going to eat my words. But he was largely invisible in this match. I don't know why. Like I said, whenever he gets put on camera, put on the spot, he just doesn't want to turn up in these big matches. Say what you will, it could be just mentality of him being a 20-year-old, and it'll come with time that he will play well in these big matches. It's just that so far he's been largely unimpressive in Europe. 14 minutes left as we're trying to sweat it out, and AC Milan do in fact get one back. Enter Valencia in the 77th minute. We need to hold it down, boys. In fact, I might switch up the formation right now. So with that being said, the formation is going to be as follows. We're not having an attacking mid. We're going to have two defensive mids. Benyat is in fact going to stay up top. We're going to drop these two back. Benyat's going to stay in the middle. He is perfect as a deep lying playmaker. And then for the defenders back here, we're going to have a deep lying playmaker, and Itaraspe is going to be an anchor man, basically what I used last time. So we're going to go with this formation, play extremely defensive, and actually go drop down to counter. Exploit the flanks, because I want to just get the ball out of the back, pass it long, and get rid of hit the overlap and work the ball into the box. So I think we're good to go here. Recklessly throwing into the middle of the park, and this is where problems lie. Oh, that was a horrible defensive tackle. That was a horrible defensive move on AC Milan's part. Susaeta cuts inside and scores a goal. It's our third away goal. It's 4-1 on aggregate. And here I was thinking, oh, this is probably going to end badly for us. But in fact, it ends extremely well for us, as that is the nail in the coffin going to see us through to a Europa League final. And there it is, the full-time whistle at the San Siro. It's AC Milan 1, Athletic Club 4. We're going to a Europa League final, boys. Get in there. Oh, man, I can't praise this team enough. I can't praise them enough. They did extremely well over both legs. And once again, I thought going into San Siro, much like with Inter Milan, it was going to be the worst possible experience. Turns out, I was wrong in both aspects, as we crushed the Italian teams at their home stadium both times. Now we need to take a look and see who exactly is going to be our opponent. West Ham beat Porto 3-0. I don't think Porto beat them in the first leg. I honestly don't think Porto are going to... We're taking on West Ham in the Europa League final. I was going to say, I didn't think that Porto beat West Ham in the first leg. This is going to be fun. Oh my god, we actually made the final, the Europa League final. And to be honest with you, I had very little hope that we were going to beat AC Milan like we did. Like I said, basically the entire knockout round. It's like, Lazio, I don't know if we can win. Inter Milan, I know we're not going to win, but somehow we did. Sociedad, our rivals, we need to beat them. And now AC Milan, like it was nothing to get us through to our first ever major trophy final. Can we get the job done next episode? I hope you guys will tune in for that. But as far as this episode is concerned, it's over. And I'd like to thank you all very much for watching it. Of course, if you like what you saw, go and smash that like button. Share, subscribe, and do what you do. Comment in the box below what you thought about this episode and the series as a whole. But as always, guys, this is Gendo, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Take care, and peace out.